Greetings and salutations. Sorry if you hear my headset moving. I'm adjusting it so that the mic doesn't pick up the noises that it makes when it's too close, which is something I can't fix unless I'm wearing the headset wrong, as I think I pointed out in the video already. Why was I backing up? I can't hear the gameplay, so I don't know why I was backing up. Was I hearing static? Oh, that, okay, that's, it must have been me hearing static because I went into this room, saw there was nothing, at least nothing obvious, and then that happened. But yeah, couple things. The game that I'm planning to start recording next just finished downloading. Not giving any spoilers as to what it is. I've been like trying to fix my habit of like spoiling potential games I'm let's playing, because usually it doesn't always go according to plan and I end up like doing something other than what was planned. Like I think there was quite a few games I mentioned let's playing during my Sonic and Shadow Generations let's play, if I remember correctly. And I don't think any of them, except for Aquabot, if it was mentioned at all, ended up being done. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of shooter stuff lately. If you haven't noticed, Aquabot is a shooter platformer, and Silent Hill 2 Remake is a survival horror game with shooter mechanics. So the next couple games are not going to be shooters. I already mentioned a couple times that I plan to do Arkham City as one of the next 2 or 3 games I'm doing. You might be wondering how long Tech Plays seasons will be, because Run on Game seasons were basically just capped at like 6 playthroughs tops, or like 6 Let's Plays tops. This Tech Plays will more so be based on number of parts of the Let's Plays rather than the amount of Let's Plays. Basically, I want each season of Tech Plays to be about 100 videos or close to it. And however many Let's Plays that takes for the season will just be how many we do for it. That is the plan. The next game I'm planning to play, even though I'm not name dropping it, is an RPG of sorts that Google says is like 35 hours long. We'll see if that's right. So the next Let's Play is going to be lengthy. We started out with a short Let's Play, then we're doing 2 like regular length, I would call them, Let's Plays with Aquabot and Silent Hill 2 Remake. Next we're doing a long one. And after that we're going back to like a normal length Let's Play with Arkham City. So, yeah, just there's no telling. Honestly, if I do the math, I think there were 10 parts for Sonic and Shadow Generations, I want to say. Was it? Or was it 13? I forget. Hold on, let me just go look at like the playlist real quick. Because I want to take a guess at how many Let's Plays we might be doing for this season of Tech Plays. So I'm like kind of just going to the playlist to see. So after Silent Hill 2 Remake concludes, we'll be at 48 videos after 3 Let's Plays. So if I do like a lengthy RPG next, which is probably going to be like 20 something parts, let's just guess and say 25. It might be more, it might be less. I'm going to keep it from going over like 28. 28 is my maximum with any RPG. So I'm going to have to do a lot of cutting if it ends up going over 28 parts. But yeah, I had to do that a bit with Dot Hack Volume 1 already. I do plan to do Dot Hack Volume 2. I've already played through the game once because I was going to Let's Play it and then I canceled it. The only reason I'm like putting off Dot Hack Volume 2, right, is that I have to do something about it. With Volume 1, okay, I don't have to have my videos uncopyrighted because I'm not like making money off them or anything at the moment. I'm too small of a channel for that. So I don't have to have them uncopyrighted or anything. I just hate seeing a copyright label under my Let's Play videos. It just looks ugly to me and I don't like looking at it. That's basically it. And all my .hack Volume 1 videos had a copyright label because the soundtrack for the game is copyrighted on YouTube. And if I don't want to play the game without music, so I gotta like come up with an idea around it for Volume 2. And I haven't come up with anything yet. That's basically what it is. I'm trying to give myself time to think of some loop, like some runaround to keep like the soundtrack from being copyrighted. Maybe if I turn the soundtrack down in the settings where I can barely hear it, just enough to hear it. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Guess we'll find out one day when we get to it. .hack Volume 2 is not going to be for this season of Tech Plays because, like I said, for the next game, let's just guess it's going to be 25 parts, right? That would take it up to 75 minus 4. That would take it up to 71 parts, which means we could do 1 or 2 Let's Plays after that. There would be 6 Let's Plays tops for the season of Tech Plays. We'll see. Again, it's going to be based around how many parts each Let's Play for the season is, rather than, like, the amount of games. It's mainly to make it more consistent, because the length of run-on game seasons were all over the place, because it was the number of games I was going by. So, yeah. These nurses, man. These bubblehead nurses. Are these the bubblehead ones or no? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're both considered bubblehead. Both the regular and I'm gonna not talk about it because it's spoilery. I think by the end of this video we get into that side of the hospital though, so I'm not spoiling too much. I think the thumbnail I had saved for this video was the boss fight that takes place before the hospital transition, so yeah. Yeah, we're coming up on the second boss soon, by the way. I think within the next 20 minutes or so, I want to say. I forget where it's at in the video. This is a long-ass video, by the way. Some of these videos are going to be long, because this game was 15 hours long, and I don't want the... It's going to end up like that for my next Let's Play, too, because the next Let's Play is, like, twice as long as this game. And that's assuming I don't do side content at all. Might need to, like, look into, like, tips for editing down, like, RPG Let's Plays and stuff. Like, look up on Google if there's any tips for that. Because I'm not an RPG YouTuber. I play a lot of, like, action games, mainly, like... Well, yeah, this game is an action RPG, but you know what I mean. Like, I mainly play, like, platformers and survival horror and a little bit of other stuff mixed in. I'm trying to think, what other genres have I tackled besides survival horror and platformers? Let me think about that. And it's crazy, too, because up until this Let's Play, the only survival horror games I did for my channel was Resident Evil. I have done so many Resident Evil Let's Plays that it's one of the main genres I've done. And I've only touched one series. Like, I'm that much of a Resident Evil fan. Yes, it is probably my second favorite game series of all time. The other one's obvious. What my first one is Sonic. It's easy. I have fucking 5 Sonic games Let's Played on the channel. Sonic Colors Ultimate, Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Rush Adventure, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic and Shadow Generations. Think about it. It's my most played game series next to Resident Evil. Resident Evil, I got 2, 3, 4, 7, Village. Actually, no, they're tie. Oh, wait, no, I did Revelations as well, so 6, yeah. What was I looking for again? Oh, yeah, I was looking for if I've done any game genres besides those. I mean, I guess Hi-Fi Rush would count as, like, rhythm games, you know? And then Dot Hack GU is an RPG, so I have done an RPG already on the channel. And, there's Monster Prom, which is, I don't really know what that's considered exactly. But I did a short run with that, on that with Lou and Cherry. And then, what else? The Walking Dead Season 1 and Tales from the Borderlands. Okay. I want to at least, at some point, once I figure out how to solve my issue with doing Telltale playthroughs, I want to do, like, the first Telltale Batman game, because I do have it in my library. I want to do that, and The Walking Dead Season 2 at the very least. At the very least. My goal would be to do both Batman games, all of the Walking Dead games. That's probably it. I already did Tales from the Borderlands, which is my favorite Telltale game. My top 3 Telltale games are actually, number 1 is Tales from the Borderlands. That's just my favorite one overall. I think it has the best character writing of any Telltale game. I know part of that has to do with it being based off Borderlands, which is a really funny game series for the most part. I replayed Borderlands 3 recently, and I was like, okay, this game's humor is not as bad as I remember. A lot of the annoying humor in Borderlands 3 comes from, like, the main villain. I think I talked about this before in a previous video of some kind. Don't know which game it was I was playing, but yeah, you can go hunt for it if you want to. But the main, like, source of the bad comedy in Borderlands 3 is just the main villains. Like, when it comes to other stuff in the game, there's some pretty hilarious moments, in my honest opinion. But that might just be me. That might just be me. It's mainly when you start doing side missions that you start getting, like, some funny moments in Borderlands 3. I also, even though I don't like the direction they took Rhys in Borderlands 3 onwards, well, no, okay, I don't like the direction they took Rhys in New Tales from the Borderlands, which is why I refuse to ever get that game, because I've seen clips and it's horrible. In Borderlands 3, Rhys did become, like, a CEO and stuff, but he still felt like Rhys to me. I look at the, like, scenes from New Tales from the Borderlands, and I'm like, what did they do to this boy? They just ruined his character. I really hope if Rhys is in Borderlands 4, they either go back to, like, the Borderlands 3 approach, or they just backtrack all the way to how he acted in Tales from the Borderlands, which is the best Rhys. That might just be me. But anyway, back to Telltale. My favorite Telltale game is Tales from the Borderlands. Number 2 would be The Walking Dead Final Season. Because that game is amazing. The Walking Dead Final Season, man, is just so good. It's interesting, too, because the thing with the Walking Dead series of Telltale games is they were kind of slowly going downhill until the final season. If you don't know what I mean, The Walking Dead Season 1 is like an 8 out of 10. It's like a fantastic game. The Walking Dead Season 2 starts out feeling that way for, like, the first 3 episodes, and then episodes 4 and 5 just feel, like, horrible. Like, everything in episodes 4 and 5 feel bad. Like, it's not well done at all. Episode 4 especially, I feel like that's where it starts. Like, there are so many characters in The Walking Dead Season 2 that just start acting different out of nowhere. Kenny being the first one. And I was fine with Kenny like being extra angry and stuff over like Sarita's death. Like that part's fine. It's when he keeps acting like that after the fact, right? And that's an episode 5 problem that I'm mainly talking about, I guess. So I guess Kenny only really becomes like an issue in episode 5. I don't like what they did to him, especially because like I feel like they knew they messed up with Kitty's character towards the end there, trying to like force him to be an option to kill or something, give players a reason to want to kill Kenny. I feel like they realized what they did was wrong with that because the Kitty flashback scene you get in A New Frontier just feels like season 1 Kenny again. Season 1 or early season 2 Kenny again. And yeah, I don't know. Let's just save real quick. I'm talking about other games again. I need to focus on this one. Oh, we are about to be at the boss fight, aren't we? Because I think it's up here, right? I think. And I think we have the stuff to unlock it. Give me a sec. It's all coming back to me now. I think we're literally about to unlock the boss. Yeah, because don't we have the, like, x-rays and stuff? And then you gotta put them up there. You have to arrange them in a certain order. To match up with the markings. Okay. So I mentioned before in this Let's Play, there's a few puzzles I had to look up and a few I just did on my own. This is a puzzle I can proudly say I did entirely on my own. I needed zero help with this puzzle. That was me trying to figure out where the fuck that goes and then not seeing it. No, that does not go there like I thought it did. Wait, do we turn it sideways? I think I know where that goes in retrospect. We can't put it there yet. That's not right. There we go. We gotta move that out of the way. Yep. And this goes there. See, told you. I literally solved this puzzle all on my own. This is a puzzle I can probably say I solved. There we go. 43112, I think that is. It's either 12 or 42. I don't think that the thing we gotta do goes up to 42, though. So this is the door literally right out here. There we are. Ooh. Ew, that is disgusting. Ugh. The hell is all over these sheets? You know what? I don't want to know. I just really don't want to know. Oh no, I remember now. We don't unlock the boss until we get all 3 bracelets, right? Okay, no, I was misremembering. I thought like the key to getting to the boss was like in this room, but no, it's not. This is me being stuck again. I made no cuts on this video by mistake. I apologize for that. So, going off memory and looking back over the video, after a little like wandering around, looking in the map and stuff and remembering stuff, I realized I missed a door over here that apparently was unlocked, where we can find the third bracelet. Or not door, window. We can go out here. I completely missed this. I swear, like, 50% of this game is just stomping enemies. Yeah, I'm kidding. Oh, you go down. You go down. I don't like you. I don't fucking like you. I ain't gotta try to. I'm gonna lie. I don't fucking like you. I don't fucking like you. I don't gotta try to. I ain't gotta lie. I don't fucking like you. Anybody knows that song? It's by Futuristic. It's a pretty good song. Pretty good song. It's a few years old by now. My mind does not work on new music most of the time unless it's like something dropped by like T-Pain or Kendrick or one of my favorite artists. A lot of times my mind just works on whatever's in the vibe at the moment. And me like dealing with these enemies is just like, I don't fucking like you. That's the vibe at the moment. Okay, so we crawled through here, right? We're getting ambushed too. Yep. Let's grab the items before we unlock the door, because I don't know if I missed any enemies out there, and I am low on health. Now we unlock the door. Something there. So we go to the other side of the garden. Think that's what the game calls it, the garden? Yeah. Okay. Why does Pass Me keep checking the Pass Me? It's in there. Pass Me. What the fuck are you doing? You looked right at the way to... Oh wait, no. I think I was checking for loot or enemies or something. Okay. Sorry, Pass Me. I made assumptions. I thought you were being stupid. We don't have what we need for that yet. Fuck. Nothing in there. So in retrospect, I remember what to do here. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. There's an item I gotta grab to combine with an item I already have to go use on that drain in the other room, and you get an item from that drain to use on the pull pump. Pass Me is confused. Doesn't know that. So you're seeing me run around, figuring out what the fuck I missed. And I don't blame Pass Me for that, because current me doesn't even remember where the item is that I need to combine with that. Like, I'm guessing it's back here somewhere, because it's the only area I haven't explored. But there's no telling. Yeah, it's right here. Literally. Combine. Look at this. We just gotta go put this in the drain. And then we get a thing for the pool pump. The hell? Dude, these mannequins get mad annoying. I'm not even joking, they get mad annoying. Okay. I forget, was there like a notes or something that said something about there being something in the pool? Because I don't remember reading any notes about that, but it just gets marked on the map. Was it like notes that I chose not to read or something? Because I do skip some of the notes in this game because I don't want like time in the video wasted on it. And here we go. See, this time James was a little smarter with a hole. He didn't stick his hand in it. He used something to grab something out of it. This is what you should be doing in the first place, fam. But no, you gotta be a dumbass. You gotta be like, oh, hole here. There's gotta be loot, right? Sticks his hand in the. I'm surprised there hasn't been any jump scares with that in the game. I'm surprised there isn't a jump scare with that in the game. You expect like one hold to just have something on the other side that almost kills you. Just for a jump scare or something. Yeah, we got the item. We go back to the pool. I believe it's the store. Yep. And then after we get this bracelet, we solve a puzzle and unlock the boss fight, I believe. Believe that's how these series of events goes. Here's me hitting the enemy because it's playing dead. I don't remember if that enemy comes to life or not. Which wall is it? That's what I'm trying to figure out because I don't see like a crack like normal. No, it's not there. Here it is. We got the bracelet. Hey. Static. There it goes. I knew one of you motherfuckers was gonna attack me. Say goodbye, bitch. Okay, now we're heading back to the puzzle room. Which I think was on the second floor, if I remember correctly. I think it was literally right here. Just gotta save real quick. little cut because I don't want to waste time on this. Is that not right? There we go. Epic. Now this key opens the door next to us over here. Then we have another puzzle to solve to get the answer for a third puzzle to solve. Fun, isn't it? This is going to take a minute, so I'll do another cut. There we go, there we go. These puzzles aren't too hard for the most part. You're basically doing like one big puzzle with these three combined because there's going to be numbers. The numbers and the symbols are going to be related in a way, if I remember correctly. So yeah. Anyway. Trying to do this part. So you know how I said like the numbers and the symbols are going to be related in a way, right? Well, the symbols each represent a number. You need to look at the numbers we have on the bracelets back there and punch them in with the correct symbols. Luckily for us, it gives all the answers to how to solve it at the bottom. Like, you don't have to keep going to check the bracelets. You don't have to keep checking the books. It gives you the symbols in the order right there, and it gives you the numbers next to it. So, we don't have to go back and forth. Past Me did not realize that, because Current Me's looking at the map and seeing the numbers are there, and Past Me, for some reason, is not. And goes to check it manually. I hate how stupid I look doing that. Jeez. Should be that. And then Past Me going to check the wrong way when it's on the fucking... It's on the map, fam. You don't have to... There we go, and we just need the last number. Come on, come on, come on. Video running long enough as is. There we go. I do like the layers to this puzzle, though. I like that you have to solve 2 other puzzles to get the answer for the third puzzle. It's kind of clever, in my opinion. So we should now be able to go to the boss fight. That's why I'm making my way to the 3rd floor. Or not 3rd floor, 4th floor, my bad. Wait, are we making the way to the boss fight? Huh. This is happening in a different part than I remember it. I thought this came after the boss. Oh, hi, Pyramid Head. Hey, buddy. Sir. That's not nice, sir. If I remember correctly, I think he threw us back down to the 3rd floor in the area we couldn't get to. It's now coming back to me. It's not coming back to me, if I'm right about that. Yeah, because we're out here now. Let's talk about Pyramid Head a little bit, because I don't think I got much in on what I want to say about Pyramid Head. I'm a little disappointed, but at the same time, I'm not. I think your encounters with him are pretty scary. They're effective the way they work, so what I was expecting isn't really, like, necessary, but I was kind of expecting him to be kind of like a stalker enemy of sorts, kind of like Mr. X. But he's not. But that's just me going into this never having played a Silent Hill game before.
Laura?
How do you know my name?
Eddie told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Laura, why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No. I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying! Laura, I'm sorry.
Fine, don't believe me. See if I care!
Hey!
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Laura,
It's important.
what is it?
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here. Laura?
Haha!
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura, open this door right now.
It's the magic word.
Laura!
Nope, that's not it. I guess I won't open it.
Get me out of here, you brat!
In your dreams, fart face.
Laura, please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See ya, fart face!
Laura! Laura!
So remember when I said, like, I think a couple videos ago that my opinions on Laura are very mixed because she has some good moments in the game, but then she's also like a complete asshole for most of it. Yeah, she kicked the keys away from James earlier, which made you have to go all the way around to get them in gameplay. And now she's affecting your gameplay again because she traps you in the room with the second boss of the game, Freshlet. And yeah, Laura is just a pain. I think I hate Laura more than I like her character because, like, as a person, I hate her. Her character, I like her character. Like, her character works and stuff. Like, I think she's a good character, but Fucking hell, I can't stand Laura as a person because she's just a complete ass for most of this game. Even though at the end she's like a little nicer to James, and like knowing what James does later, like knowing the reveal that comes later, I kind of think James deserves some of this, but not from Laura. He deserves this from like general karma, not from a person who. I just hate that it's a little kid doing this because I already hate kids. That's what bugs me about it. It's a little kid doing it. I already hate kids. It makes it worse. That was me taking a breather. Whenever you see me pause the game like that, it's usually me taking a breather from the game for a moment. Or me, like, looking something up real quick. In this case, it was me taking a breather because I already figured out how to fight the boss. I didn't need to look anything up. This is probably one of the most straightforward bosses in the game. I don't know why I keep pausing. This is probably one of the most straightforward bosses in the game in terms of, like, figuring out how to do it. Because with your first pyramid... me on that. Actually, I'm gonna look it up because it might be neither. I might forgot about a boss. Yeah, the next boss is... Oh, jeez. That means we're not having a boss fight for a good minute. Because the next boss is Abstract Eddie. The reason why, like, I felt like there was a boss missing is because the second and third boss are probably the most paced out in the whole game. Like, you fight the first boss just a couple, like, 2-3 hours in. And then you fight the second one, like, an hour or two after that. And then the third boss... You go through like almost half the game between the second and third boss, and then you fight the fourth boss shortly after the after the third, and then the fifth and sixth bosses are back to back. So like for most of the middle of the game, there's no boss fights. What I consider the middle of the game is like from the moment you reach the Nightmare Hospital till like probably the Abstract Daddy. I feel like that's the middle portion of the game. With the start portion ending at this boss, and the ending portion starting a little bit before you fight Eddie. For those who have played the game, obviously. You'll get what I mean by me like guessing that. And it's done. Finally.
James. James.
Damn, fucking hell, I'm on low health. We are going to be ending it off about here, though, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing happening for the rest of the video.